It's Christmas time here at the Irish Craft Beer Show, and I'm joined, as normal, of course, by John Craddock.
Oh.
And once again by Emmet Ryan, famous writer for the Sunday Business Post.
Hi.
So, and as you can see, the lads are eagerly awaiting their Christmas beers.
That's right.
So,
Let's
first
get
beer,
going.
We'll get going straight with the beer. We've got, I should take the first tag off of it, or you can't read that, can you? This is a raisin and oatmeal stout from the St. Mel's Brewing Company in Longford. So we'll get going with that. Of course, using the basic brewing bottle opener. I'm doing this on camera now. I'll probably screw it up.
Anyway, yeah.
Hey, it worked.
Yeah,
so,
and it only took 68 takes.
This was the 68, Emmet. Tell the truth, 67 failures. Yeah, this is actually the first time I've tried this myself. So
yeah, same with me.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
This is even only my second ever raisin beer, so I'm not sure what to expect.
And we'll leave some for Elizabeth. Ooh, I can taste the roastiness coming through there.
Bit of a smokiness on the nose.
No.
No? I don't think so. I felt a bit of smokiness in the nose.
Maybe actually, yeah. Maybe that's just me.
Well, roasty smoky, but
yeah.
Like not in the taste, but in the nose. I think.
Yeah.
And you can definitely taste the oats in it.
Yeah.
I don't get too much raisin.
I don't get too much raisin though.
Yeah, which is probably a good thing.
A little bit of sweetness at the back, but like we're talking tiny, like you know, yeah.
Well, anyway, as you might have guessed, today's episode is going to be all about Christmas beers. So I thought we'd just get straight in there, you know, so it'll bore some people when we did a talky bit at the front.
Oh, yeah.
So, as a first beer of the day, I think this kind of it's a different type of Christmas beer because I suppose traditionally the Christmas beers it's more of a Northern European or Scandinavian tradition where they have the most of the year drink lighter fizzy yellow stuff style beers. But Christmas is always a time for more the darker beers, the more caramel flavour. But it would still be Christmas lager or Christmas ales. It'd still be you know, white ales. And until recently in Ireland, I'd say the only Christmas beer we got was from White Gypsy, who did the Yule Old, which was basically a Scandinavian style Christmas beer. But this year, however, I've got a big long list of all the Christmas beers coming out. So as I said, the White Gypsy Yule Old. We've got from St. Mel's, we're drinking our raisin oatmeal, and Dungarvan also have their, is my beer I have every year with my turkey, the coffee and oatmeal stout.
Yeah.
What else we have this year? 8 Degrees always bring out a few good Christmas beers. Their Winter's Tale a few years ago, which was Winter's Ale, sorry.
So are we getting turkey with our coffee and oatmeal later?
Sorry. Only John is editor. Yeah, you have to be in more than 3 episodes before you get the turkey.
Get the privileges.
Get the privileges, yes. Anyway, 8 Degrees, I said they had their Winter's Ale a few years ago, which was kind of a spiced ale. And then since last year, they started bringing out 3 beers every Christmas. This year, they have 8 Degrees Double Irish, which is a double IPA. They have Russian Imperial Stout and a Belgian Double, and we'll taste a few of those later. O'Hara's bring out their Winter Star. I don't know if did you review that one for the paper?
I did Winter Star, I think last year actually.
Last year you did.
It's a great beer. Like
it is. It's
straight to the point as well. Like
that's I think that as well is very the Scandinavian style Christmas ale. It's that sort of thing. What else we have? White Gypsy have a few out this year as well. I don't have their names written down. And Trouble Brewing have one which I wish I could find. I don't think it's out in bottles yet. It's a keg only. It's a cherry and chocolate stout.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Ooh, that would work very well as a combination.
Yeah, so that's it's hitting pubs in town at the moment. I don't know if they've released it in bottles. And White Hag, one of the new breweries this year that have really hit the ground running, have come out with another Christmas ale too.
Okay.
So we've got a few of them today. We've got our St. Mel's Oatmeal and the Raisin Stout, which we're all working our way through. And next one I think we should go for is the Dungarvan coffee and
coffee stout.
Yeah, so
that's my favourite.
Talk amongst yourself there, and I'll.
Remember that time I had a coffee stage, Emmet?
And there was too much coffee in it.
We had to stop drinking it because the only caffeine we were having at 9 or 10 at night.
That's the one thing I remember most of all about it. Like, the problem was alcohol content, it was caffeine.
We only had about a pint and we just had to stop.
So Dungarvan described this as a full, rich, flavoured stout with a powdery, dry chocolate mouthfeel, perfect for the long winter's evenings. It's made with oats from
Start the day.
Start the day the Flahavens way.
With beer.
Normally I'd edit those tongue tides out, but since it's Christmas, I think I'd leave them in. I get accused of seeming drunker and drunker the longer these go.
That trip to Galway.
Yes, accused. This is my first beer of the day now, so just prove to you. No, I talk like this normally. So we got our made with oats from Flahavans and coffee from Badger and Dodo in Fermoy.
Oh,
so we give that a go. There we are.
there. Go that one.
Oh, thank you.
And for done. There you are.
Cheers.
Only doing small samples because we got a big long list of beers to get through today.
One thing I notice every year of this, it never holds a hedge, this coffee stage.
Yeah.
I presume there's oils in the coffee or something, but I think you just have to accept that.
I'm never really sure as well ever what you get from the nose. Like, you know, what is, because it's an unusual sort of smell. It smells weird.
Is there less coffee than previous
Yeah,
years?
this is less a couple of previous years. Now, this is tasting quite cold because I had left outside in the balcony and thinking that would be grand enough for stage, but it is probably
It's cold
colder
out.
outside.
Yeah,
Probably a
than
bit
it is
colder,
inside.
yeah.
So
Yes.
We'll get it warm up for a
yes, I
minute.
need to let this warm up. Nice to have some of my raisin oatmeal steaks. I was busy doing all this talking nonsense. But this one now, I've brought this to Norway every year to eat with my Christmas dinner. And,
Oh, excellent. Yeah.
this has always been my my Christmas beer. It's the third year, I think. Third Christmas has been out. It's been my
It's
Christmas
a few
beer.
years in a row anyway.
It's a few
I always
years.
look forward to this one. This one should be on all year round, I think.
Yeah.
It really should, but
Really
it's, you know, what's seldom is wonderful. It's nice to
That's
something
true,
to
yeah.
look forward to. And so I've got both raisin oatmeal and coffee and oatmeal.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit more of the coffee actually now.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely now, because I have the two of them beside each other, I can smell the coffee from this on the nose.
Yes.
And
whereas
it's warming
I
up a
can't
little
get
bit more
this.
as well.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, no, you can definitely get the coffee a bit more.
Actually, now I'm getting the smokiness from the raisin and oatmeal
Yeah.
that I didn't get earlier. Yeah. Yeah, actually, the raisin and oatmeal is getting very smoky tasting to me now as it's warming up. But
One thing I like with both beers, though, is that their specialty ingredient is understated.
Yeah.
yeah,
I think, especially sometimes at the homebrew meetups, people come along with a novelty beer and they've completely overdone it.
Like, it's the only thing you can taste.
Yeah, like
Yes.
that coffee stage I made that while back. But
In fairness, John, I think it was the taste of the coffee set was the problem. The problem with your coffee set was the sheer amount of caffeine.
Yeah.
You know, it could have tasted mild as heck, but like you know, the caffeine alone was enough.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
he's about more understated.
it's much more understated. Yeah.
There's a good flavour of coffee and maybe a hint of raisin.
Yeah,
but,
Yeah.
But like with the coffee, like it's adding to the porter. It's not overcoming the porter.
Yeah,
yeah,
like,
it is, yeah. I kind of remember it feeling a bit smoother than this, though. It's more of a harsher in the tongue than in previous years.
possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I would normally consider this one a smooth enough one, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe not quite
Maybe
as
it's just slightly more carbonated
Yeah.
than
And it's a little bit less heavy, I think. I remember more oats previously, or
It's a bit like going
or
down.
creamier
Like,
tastes,
yeah. This time of year, actually, I prefer. Like I know people often think this is a good time of year for heavy beers. And a bit of balance. Like I think some lighter ones on the palate definitely helps, especially at the start of the evening. Like you know, so
This is the joy of the seasonal beers, the seasonal variations and
Yeah.
all, like, you know, from year to year.
and variation in your memory
And
as well. If you
variation
don't have
in
it
your
for 9
memory,
months,
yes.
it can be something different in your head by the time the next one comes round.
just like cream eggs.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, cream eggs have actually gotten smaller.
That's
true.
That's true.
Proven.
That's been scientifically proven.
Yeah.
But no, this is why I think on Untapped you should definitely have the year beside your seasonal beer, because it's not the same beer from year to year. You need to get a new badge for it. And we've polished off the rest of our stouts, and time to move on to the next thing. So we've got two beers here from 8 Degrees. We've got 8 Degrees Double Irish, which I think John has just realised where the name comes from.
Yeah.
It's a tax scam! And we've got 8 Degrees Belgian Double. Unfortunately, they were sold out of their Imperial State when I went down to the beer shop. But anyway, so which one we go first? I think go for the Belgian Double first.
Okay, yeah.
So if you, while I do the pouring,
Oh,
John,
you
if you
can
let
do
us
so,
know
yeah.
what this is all about.
Okay, so 8 Degrees Belgian Double is quite simply Christmas pudding in a glass. Exotic malts combined to produce hints of figs, plum, and raisin, creating a warming brandy-like sensation. The authentic Belgian Abbey yeast imparts a nutmeg and clove spiciness to complete this festive treat.
So let's see if we
That's a
can
lot.
get all of that.
That is quite a lot.
Figs, plum, raisin, brandy, nutmeg, clove, And that's it then.
And
That's a
hope
little bit
and
like-
life, I think, as well, was in there somewhere.
That's like a little bit like the Miss Fogarty's Christmas cake song you're singing.
Yeah.
There was plums and prunes and cherries. There's some raisins and cinnamon. So, what's on the nose, first of all?
A little bit wheaty, to be honest.
A little bit of wheaty, but I'm getting something else there. Something nice. It actually tastes like when you open a tin of Quality Street. It smells...
And you get, well, there's a distinctive smell of the Belgian yeast as well.
Yeah, you can get that. Just... Yeah, definitely. I think definitely the Belgian double flavors there.
Yeah. I'm not getting the long list of...
No, I'm getting the flavour of a Belgian double.
So am I, yeah.
And
it's got a very nice smooth finish. But
Yes.
I'm not thinking of a Christmas pudding when I'm drinking this. I'm thinking of a Belgian double.
I'm getting a bit of plum. I am definitely... I'd say plum banana.
It does have a nice sweet finish.
Plum.
Yeah, it's a very
very
sweet and smooth, like on the way back now. Like,
So you can justify the very sweet fruits they mentioned, figs and raisins and whatnot.
raisins and...
but like I'm just thinking, if I put all those fruits into my mouth, there's no way I could tell them apart either. Like, so.
Yeah. It actually is quite
No,
nice.
there's a test.
The 2015 scene of the Irish craft beer.
No, it is a good Belgian double.
It's a good Belgian double, yeah.
I like this.
My only question regarding this and the next beer is, are these really Christmas beers or are these just the specials that they happen to have out?
Well,
around
I think
Christmas?
what 8 Degrees do is because they brought out a lot of beers this year, but they bring out Christmas specials, as in beers for Christmas rather than Christmas beers, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. But then they bring out summer and spring specials.
They bring out
as well.
summer
Yeah.
and spring specials as well. It doesn't have to necessarily be related to season. I mean, they don't follow the rules, man.
Yeah.
But they get results.
They get results. They get the job done. I like this one.
Yeah, no, it's nice.
Like everything, it's probably a bit cold. Not normally a problem.
I don't think it's suffering as much as the other ones. I'm getting a lot more of it in this particular go around. Yeah.
What about you? But I always find Belgian beers, the overriding flavour I get is banana. And I can get everything else in the background, but I just drink it and it's banana.
Yeah, no, definitely better that alright, yeah.
When I made my Belgian blondes, it was like drinking banana bread, I think.
Yeah. I don't think it's specifically banana. It's kind of a fruity sweetness.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't pick out one. Some of them are very banana-y. I wouldn't pick out one
there's
fruit.
a bit of banana in this alright down the back, I find.
I think it's just some flavour I'm sensitive to. Anyway, so that's 8 degrees, what do we say? 8 degrees Belgian double. So are we ready for our next one?
Do you want me to read out again?
Read out again, yes?
So this is a double Irish. This is a double IPA, is it?
Yes.
Down there.
Yes, the double Irish Imperial IPA. So that's 3 I's. Yeah. So the big thing is you use 100% Irish malt to brighten you up in the depths of the cold Irish winter. It's Christmas for hopheads too, as this is the perfect gift for all those who love their hops. Expect a tropical fruit salad alongside pine hop flavors. Enjoy the extra bitterness that comes from a tax policy for only the mega rich benefit. Oh yeah, I thought I was clever.
They really hope you have a very broad palate, like because the thing is, like them are 8 degrees. I like them a lot, but like a lot of their stuff, it's not aimed at the extreme level drinker who can taste everything. Like it is meant to be for someone who's got a reasonably developed, not overly developed palate to drink, which is grand. Like that's a good market to go after. But it's kind of going, that person isn't going to taste all of these different things. So try and explain to them what the big parts you need to get out of it are. Like,
smell this. I'm getting fruit salad from this.
Actually, yeah. I should have smelled it first before having a rant. But it was way more fun this way.
Yeah, well, fruit salad in a Christmas tree factory.
Yes.
Yeah, well, fruit salad in the old fruit salad like sweets. Like,
yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting like. Yeah, they were great.
They were, yeah.
I think they were banned by the EU, were they?
No, I think they're promoted by the EU. Oh, wow.
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah.
Oh, this is very nice.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's grapefruit, that's passion fruit, that's... Oh, this is the perfect summer beer.
Yeah.
It's a summer beer. Like you could drink this year round, but summer this would be brilliant. Like,
wow, Galway Bay have to be a bit worried because
I was going to say that it's as good as Foam and Fury.
It's
in that range, like
Wow,
that's
good. Yeah,
I think
I bought a couple of bottles on the way home, and Yeah, it's like, he wasn't doing rugby later on, like,
Yeah, 8 Degrees Double Irish beer of the year, maybe.
And
this is a serious contender. Like,
Wow.
Yeah. And I didn't mention it's made entirely with Irish ingredients as well, isn't it?
Is it?
Well,
not the
they're
hops.
single Irish.
Is
Is
it
it not? No.
No, Irish malts.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, that's
Yes,
good.
this is from, I think, Multi Company of Ireland.
Okay, but the hops aren't. They have their own hop farm, but this isn't.
That's not 8 Degrees.
This isn't it.
No, this isn't. These are all imported.
Oh,
hops.
okay.
We don't have that good hops in Ireland.
Okay.
But it's 100% Irish malt.
Yeah, it's truth.
Wow. This is
This is a very good beer.
And it's strong as well. So
this is 9%.
9%. Yeah.
Yes.
We'll take a break after these ones.
Definitely, but
Yeah, this is a good beer. Like, we're really being in depth in what we're saying here, but no, seriously, like, this is one that's like, it's actually very hard to actually orally explain what we're getting here.
just go out and buy it. That's all.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah, it's like it's a lot like Foam and Fury, but it's enough different to make it, a different beer as well. Like,
Yeah. Can I just say, like, 8 Degrees they've had a career year this year.
Yeah.
They're always one of the better brewers in the country, but this year, like, every single beer they've brought out is just like knocking it out of the park. I mean, the Full Irish, which was the single IPA based on this, that only came out in at Easter. That was so that was 9 months ago. I first had that then in Francisco Well for Easter Fest, and that was my beer of the festival down there. Since then, they brought out their Vic Secret, which was dark IPA, Australian hops.
Yeah.
They had their
Yes,
single hop
the Simcoe.
series.
They had a Simcoe Rye
Rye
IPA,
IPA. Yeah, they had a collaboration with I've forgotten the brewery they collaborated with, brewery in London, Hornate's Nest, which was white IPA.
Oh yeah.
Which was my beer of the summer. They had their beer of the festival in the RDS, their Alba Abu Scottish Independence Ale.
So they're doing pretty well, basically.
Pretty
is what
well,
we're saying
and
here, like.
just bought a new brew house as well.
And they're not afraid.
Shipping it over from Mauritius.
From Mauritius.
Mauritius, yes.
I did not know that part.
A
Okay.
German-engineered brew house that they've bought from a defunct brewery in Mauritius. It's been
cool.
shipped over as we speak now. So
Sounds like a Werner Herzog movie
so
waiting to happen.
if this was 2014 and the old brew house in 8 Degrees, I'm looking forward to 2015.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay, I'm going to say it. 8 Degrees, brewery of the year.
Hard to argue with that.
And more time has passed as we've allowed ourselves some time to savour our 8 Degrees beers. You didn't want to rush them down. I must say though, after leaving this Belgian double aside for a while as we enjoyed our double Irish, I went back and just had a drink of it, and it was much nicer when it warmed up. You can definitely get more of those flavours. Clove definitely came through to me, and a bit of plum and all that. So I wouldn't.
So basically, my rant was totally uncalled for, as I was saying.
Totally uncalled.
But if
for.
I can cite my rant,
Yeah.
about how these aren't really Christmas beers. These are just beers they brought out at Christmas.
Like I said, they don't follow the rules, but damn it, they get the
But
job
what
done.
is Christmas?
Well, it's
Next time on the ICBS.
Well, it's cold for one thing. I mean, if your beer isn't nice cold, then
Well, anyway,
in
now
any event,
we've gone through some of the great Irish Christmas beers, and now it's time to check out what the foreigners are up to. So I've got us a couple of foreign beers. We've got one from all the way off in Scotland, with this small brewery called Brewdog. I don't know if anyone's ever come across these. This is called Hoppy Christmas, which I think is one of those beers where they named it before they
brewed it.
they brewed it.
That would be all of their beers.
And we also got for all the way from California, sunny California, Celebration, Sierra Nevada Celebration.
And a fresh up beer.
Yeah. I don't know, that doesn't look like a typical Californian scene on
well,
a log cabin in snow.
There are parts of California where it snows at Christmas.
It has mountains,
Yes.
I presume. Does
Yeah.
it
Yes,
have mountains?
the Sierra Nevadas.
Is that right? Oh,
Yes.
Well, there you go. There you go.
There
So
you go.
This has been a learning experience for John.
Well, let's give the Sierra Nevada Celebration Ale a try. And this is one of the beers I really enjoyed before Irish craft beer became a thing. You know, when the few places you could get good beer from was you went to Redmond's in Ranelagh and
Or Renla, as us locals say.
Ranelagh, as Emmet who lives there would say. And they had Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, Sierra Nevada Torpedo, and every Christmas Sierra Nevada Celebration. So let's give this a bash.
Hi, Jimmy.
Oh, look, it's the same age as us. Or me, anyway. First brewed in 1981.
And I'm struggling with the basic brewing bottle up.
Combined is about 6-7 degrees here.
There we go.
Celebration Ale is one of the earliest examples of American-style IPA, and one of the few hop-forward holiday beers. Famous for intense citrus and pine aromas, celebration is bold and intense, featuring Cascade, Centennial, and Chinook hops, honouring everything we have at Sierra Nevada.
Some of my favourite hops. So.
Yeah. And also a little line about Sierra Nevada. We had our basketball World Cup beer back when the basketball World Cup was on, and Torpedo ended up winning it. Admittedly, it was a pretty shallow field. It turns out being good at basketball and being good at beer are rarely one and the same as a nation.
And it's something, I mean, they mentioned it's one of the few hop-forward Christmas beers, but, I mean, this is exactly when fresh hop beers should be at their best.
Yeah.
So if anything, Christmas beer should be like this.
There's a good fresh feel to them than else.
Oh, I like this beer. I do love it when Cascade beers are done right.
Oh yeah, nice. And the palate entirely, like a little bit of bitterness on the side.
It's a little duller on the aroma than the Double Irish, but I think that comes from it being imported from abroad, so it's a month or two less fresh.
Yeah. You get that sort of combination, a little bit of bitterness, but that smoothness going down, like
California is further
really
away
balanced.
than Cork, right? Yeah, just checking.
But it's also not small.
In the last year, I've been to California and Cork the same amount of times, so
Once each.
Once each.
Actually, I'm going to go with 0 each, so yes.
And once each for me too, as it turns out.
Probably to Cork. Yeah.
I do like this. It's a good beer now. Like the Cascade, it's citrusy, but I like the kind of grassy kick to it.
Yeah, and one thing I like about Sierra Nevada beers in general is they don't have the strong bittering addition that a lot of IPAs do.
Yeah.
Like there's enough bitterness here to keep you happy, but it's not going all out. Like it's part of the flavor. It isn't the flavor.
Yeah. I presume all our Sierra Nevada beers are coming from California because they are ubiquitous here. You can get most pubs would have Sierra Nevada Pale Ale on tap and. A few in the bottles.
Most pubs.
Most pubs that we would
you'd be willing to enter, Brian.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the nearest pub to not the nearest, the second nearest pub to this apartment has Sierra Nevada on tap. So.
Oh yeah. Most pubs we go to has Sierra Nevada.
Most good pubs we go to, but we are going to more and more pubs. Another great thing about 2014 is the number of pubs in Dublin that serve beers that I would drink.
That's the thing, it's so much easier to find something nice now in Dublin last year. Like I was saying this, remember like the end of 2013, I was saying to you guys the same thing. It's like it's just easier to get a good beer now. Yeah. And actually 2013 looks awful in comparison to 2014 when you think about it. Like
I was on Thursday night at my work Christmas party where we had an open bar, and I went up, first of all, there's not going to be anything for me here. I'm going to be drinking water or something nonsense like that. Then I saw the little green glow on a tap.
Oh yeah.
O'Hara's IPA, O'Hara's Pale Ale. On tap and an open bar.
Like,
so
even the nearest bar to where the SVP's offices are, I'm at the Thresher, very much sort of it's aimed at sort of a certain office crowd, is the way to put it. Like, and it has aspirations of its station, but it wouldn't be a pub where historically you fit to find a good beer. But it's got one or two craft taps now. It has O'Hara's IPA. I've forgotten what the other one it actually has on tap is. I think it's White Gypsy. I wouldn't swear to it now. But the point is, like them having two taps when it would have been a standard Guinness and Heineken bar for eternity is a very good sign. They do sufficient chips as well.
Yeah.
Their ideas far above their station.
Yeah. 2 out of 3 bars in my parish have craft beer now.
Good stuff. So getting better. And anyway, good one from Sierra Nevada. I like this.
As always, yeah.
So let's check out what Brewdog have to say. And I'm not giving you Brewdog's description of this beer to read.
I read it there. It's complete nonsense. But the reason I got this beer actually, because you said coming over to taste Christmas beers, and I thought we were going to be having spiced this and pine needle infused that. So I said, at least this beer. It has a bad Christmas pun in the name, but after that would probably just be an IPA, which is my ideal Christmas beer, I think.
At least it has the word Christmas.
Yeah, so it's hoppy Christmas beer, but I've never had it, but it's going to be generic Brewdog IPA, I'm assuming.
Well, it's nice and golden colour.
Well, I was going to say,
I can smell it already, lads.
None of these are really the traditional Scandinavian style Christmas beers, which is more malt forward, caramelly. And maybe some, Christmas spices. But
cinnamon thrown in,
I'm going to Norway next week, so maybe then
maybe it's my blocked nose, but I think there actually is a bit of pine needle in this.
But not from actual pine needles.
No.
Because I did see, is it McKellar? Are they Norwegian or are they Danish?
They're Danish.
They're Danish. They do have a pine needle beer, not a piney hop beer, but actual pine needles, which...
Oh yeah, this is very much in the nose. That's what you get, the pine needles. Kind of get this sweet double IPA flavor.
It's the sweetness of a double IPA, but it's the body of a single.
Yeah. It doesn't have the strong bitterness, a bit like the Sierra Nevada beer. So the sweetness mixes with the hop flavour.
It's kind of the nettle-y flavour from this, I'd say. Or kind of the not just grass, but Yeah, nettle.
I wouldn't know actually.
Not not saying that's a bad thing. It's just sometimes us beer geeks have to use weird words to describe what we're tasting.
I've actually never eaten a nettle anything, so I couldn't.
My only experience with nettles is pain. To be honest.
Have you ever had any?
This time next summer we'll have nettle beer.
Have you ever had any beer from Stone from San Diego?
Yeah, of course.
Their house style. I think this is very similar to a Stone beer.
I don't know. It's like I know Stone's like their standard IPA that they have like it's just got more character than this. To be honest, I just don't think there's a lot going on here. And like I like BrewDog quite a lot. Like I'm one of the people who criticize them less amongst our type. I'm just not at all impressed.
Really?
It's a very run-of-the-mill IPA.
It's a generic IPA, which is fine.
It's fine.
But
I was expecting
not what you expect from BrewDog.
I expect something that's going to catch me a little off guard.
I don't know. Is it the order we're drinking things in? Because I think
we have gone for the mildest beer last.
Well, it was
in flavour profile.
Yeah. Well, from the description, it didn't seem like that way. But
yeah, true.
Yeah, but I'd say
and also for 7.2% beer as well, you just expect there to be more.
Going on. It's got a nice nose, and if
it's perfectly pleasant.
Yeah, if I was out and someone handed me that, I'd be quite happy with it. It's just I think that we've drank some good beers,
and also
this evening.
It's dangerous as well because it does not taste anywhere close to that ABV.
Yeah,
I would if you handed me the glass of this, Brian, I hadn't seen the bottle beforehand.
I'm guessing a pint of that quick enough.
I'm slamming that. It's like I'm thinking it's my session beer for the night. So
it's not one of the.
It's perfectly fine.
Yeah, it's not one of the ones with an alcohol burn.
Yeah. But
like I call it danger beer, where the high alcohol isn't matched by high bitterness.
Exactly.
So you can drink it quickly. Yeah.
And it's a bit of a Danish habit as well. Danger beer, with Koisbo and Toal, both of them seem to have a habit of releasing danger beers only. Like very nice beers, but all of them dangerous because of that.
So that's the last beer we have for sampling.
Very refreshing, I will say that.
So 6 Christmas beers. I know what I think of my favourite of those 6 are.
I think we all know what our favourite of that 6 are, which involved a most unjust rant by the by this particular corner. But it has to be the Double Irish.
Yeah, I really wanted it to be the coffee stout, but no.
I would have been happy with the coffee stout. Like had it been. So you're right. It wasn't what I'm used to the last few years. Like Celebration for me, if we're leaving Double Irish aside because it's so clear a winner. I think Celebration slightly edges the Belgian Blonde for me. Sorry, Belgian Double for me.
Belgian Double, yeah.
But they're both very, very good beers. I
still think my coffee stout will be my turkey beer this year. I'll have that on the Christmas table. But it is maybe they are thinking of more people like me eating turkey because it's definitely mild. Like it's thinner.
Yeah.
It's not as heavy.
And it's a lot thinner than the other oatmeal beer, the raisin.
The raisin and oatmeal, yeah.
Yeah, I think the problem with the raisin and oatmeal is it's the one where it's like I'm trying to think of where and when I drink it. And honestly, aside from when I'm reviewing a beer, I can't. And it's totally fine to drink it. I liked the taste of it, but I just couldn't think of a circumstance where that's going to be the beer I'm picking to drink. And I think that's going to be a problem for them with that beer.
Yeah, I don't know. That is the problem with being into your beers is that so much of them you've had it now. So you've got
to think of what's the circumstance where you go.
But it's a heavy beer, but not too high in alcohol. So it's one of these occasions around Christmas where people are around visiting and you're expected to have a beer, but you don't want to get.
I can also say Dungarvan and Longford, they're a long way apart, and it's nice to have. You can get that style of beer from your local brewery.
Yeah, totally. Well,
I mean, I don't know if Dungarvan ship nationwide, but I'd imagine that they
got a pretty broad spread.
I'd say in Dublin we have beer from all over the country, but once you're in different areas of the country, it's nice to have local beers. And even if they do overlap in style and in flavour with something else, you can get a local, drink local brewery, get that style, and it's great that's happening. I think right now we're almost a stage where we have at least one brewery in every county in Ireland,
and it's a diversity of flavours is what's really because again 2013 was great because we had a bit of a bump in the number of beers out there.
Yeah.
But obviously for a lot of these companies when they're starting out, they've got to be reasonably safe in what they're doing. It's the creativity really what we saw in 2014 that jumped out. Because Kinnagar had a nice solid range of 4, and the European Pale Ale was cheeky, but everything else apart from that has been just so good. Yeah. And that's just one brewery that there's so many breweries like that who just. It's something very different coming out. You're not thinking that you're going to get something from Kinnagar as you're going to get from St. Mel's as you're going to get from Dungarvan, and that's great. You want that diversity.
I'm going to say that we began 2014 with a load of us going down to Blacksmith Kinsale to brew Bjorn number 1. And the thought behind Bjorn number 1 is like this Irish craft breweries, they're not brewing double IPAs. We need to make it happen. Since then, there have been so many good double IPAs. I think Bjorn number 1 has been eclipsed. Double Irish maybe.
Yeah.
But,
Double Irish, I think, is better than Bjorn number 1. Sorry, Brian.
Yes.
I think Foam and Fury is as
Foam
well.
and
I think it's
Fury.
the third best double IPA.
Yes, double IPA.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, that says that we succeeded what we wanted to do with Bjorn number 1.
Yeah.
Like, we weren't interested in becoming our own distributor or brewer or whatever. We just wanted to say to brewers, this is what we want.
There's a demand for this.
There's a demand for this. Come on, you know. So Bjorn number 2 is coming up soon enough.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Trouble Brewing should be brewing it.
Oh yeah.
And
And
also-
do we know what we're having?
Yes, we do. However, I'm not sure if it's ready to be released.
Oh, okay.
Well, I genuinely don't have a clue what the style is, so I'm not giving any secrets here with this. But the other thing I think I've already mentioned about the need to see more double IPAs from Ireland was it's that even when that sort of question for other styles of beers comes up now, it seems to get answered very fast because Russian Imperials, like sort of, they were very much a 2014 beer in terms of getting on the market. But by the time we hit sort of third quarter 2014, that question had been answered. We were starting to see Russian Imperials from a few different quarters in Ireland. Like, it wasn't a case of we're waiting for the Russian Imperial. They're here now.
They're here, yeah.
So like that was a great sign as well. And that, like, you know, so we didn't have that double IPA situation like where we were wondering when we were going to see a good one.
Anyway, I think that's we could go on and on talking about this, but I think that's an episode.
Yeah,
so
Absolutely.
just a little bit of housekeeping. I've been releasing one episode of this. Originally, I said once a month. I've been doing it every 2 to 3 weeks. So this is episode 12. We're going to take a little bit of a short break. Next episode will be back in February, but that's mostly just because I'm moving house around January. So this is the last time we'll get this backdrop. This nice, my nice lamp that is.
And will the February episode be building a brewery?
I think we'll be a bit away from that now. I think I'm quite happy with how the first year of Irish Craft Beer Show has gone. Thanks very much, John. You've been in about half of the episodes.
Yeah,
so,
and I've been recognised twice on the street. So
and thanks very much, Emmet, who brings some legitimate, print media. You actually make the show legitimate here. So.
It's a worrying sign when I am an heir of legitimacy.
Well, I look forward to what 2015 will bring, both for Irish craft brewing and the Irish craft beer. So cheers, lads.
Cheers.